Whiteflies are a high-risk pest for greenhouse ornamentals and vegetable crops. This parasitic wasp landing on the leaf is the primary natural enemy used to control their population before they can damage the crop. EretForce utilizes Eretmocerus eremicus, a species of parasitic wasp, to provide this biological control. In this layout, we see the 3 delivery formats available for EretForce: a perforated card with a hook, a blister pack, and a 30 milliliter vial. Each format requires specific handling to ensure the wasps emerge successfully. Upon receiving the product, place it in a cool, dark space immediately to maintain the health of the wasps until you are ready for release. Schedule your deployment for the early morning or late evening hours. Avoid releasing the product during the hottest or driest times of the day, as high temperatures can stress the developing pupae. Maintaining these temperature and light conditions preserves the wasp's energy and maximizes their remaining development time before they hatch. For the card method, start by removing the card strips from their primary container. This diagram illustrates the necessary separation technique. Gently fold the strips back and forth along perforations to loosen them. If you abruptly tear the cards without folding, the vibration causes delicate pupae to flake off and fall into the environment prematurely. Distribute the card hooks evenly throughout the crop, or place them near the plants most preferred by the whiteflies. Hang the cards deep within the shaded canopy. This location protects the pupae from direct sun exposure and overhead irrigation water. Once the cards are in place, leave them entirely undisturbed for 21 days. This 3-week period provides the time required for all the developing wasps to hatch and begin searching for hosts. When using blister packs, separate them by tutting or tearing along the perforated lines. This illustration shows the back of the pack, where you must peel open the designated release tab to create an exit for the wasps. Hang the opened blister pack in the crop area near your target plants. Ensure the pack remains out of direct sunlight to prevent the internal temperature from rising. While the front of the pack protects the pupae from the elements, the open back tab acts as the mandatory escape route for the emerging adults. For the loose vial method, bring the 30 milliliter vial directly to the crop before opening the lid. Tap the vial gently to encourage any wasps that have already hatched during transit to fly into the canopy. If you prefer not to have loose product directly on your foliage, use universal release boxes, or URBs. In this cross-section diagram, see the URB hanging in the canopy. Scoop a small amount of product from the vial into each box. Looking at the soil level, note the warning: loose pupae will not survive if placed directly onto wet soil or substrate. Leave the open vial or the URBs at the site for several days. Keeping the loose pupae dry and elevated ensures that late-hatching wasps can safely emerge and join the search for whiteflies. With the EretForce deployment complete, the pupae are now positioned in protected locations within the canopy. As shown in this macro footage, the wasps will continue to hatch over the next few days and immediately begin parasitizing the whitefly population. During this time, monitor your irrigation closely to ensure that release sites do not become overly saturated. Following these precise placement and protection steps ensures that the wasps can hatch and hunt effectively, establishing a biological check on the whitefly population. To review further documentation on our complete line of biological controls, visit greenmethods.com.